Hi guys, hope you guys are doing great. Now, many people get confused between lifestyle diseases and genetic diseases. So, I thought I'll speak about a little bit about diseases in general. Again, we don't require any rocket science or you know to be a doctor to understand this. So, I'll be talking in simple layman's language, which will I hope that everybody will resonate with. So now there are three kinds of diseases, if I can say broadly speaking. One is the disease which we get externally or which are infectious. So something like the current situation, which is the corona situation, is we get it externally. So that is the viruses and etc. that we can get. So that is an external disease for which we really have no control because it is coming from outside. And then we have the internal diseases. Out of the internal diseases, there are two kinds of diseases again. One is a genetic disease where we are carrying it in our genes and something which we don't have much control upon, which is probably coming on from generations. And the third is the lifestyle disease, that is, which is dependent on our lifestyle, the kind of life that we live. Now, here I would like to specify that the lifestyle diseases are not genetic diseases. Lifestyle diseases like diabetes or blood pressure or heart diseases, these are not under the category of genetic diseases. We generally make this mistake of thinking that these are genetic diseases, and since there is a history of these lifestyle diseases in our family, we will surely get it. Now, this is not completely true because they are not categorized as genetic diseases. There is a separate category called genetic diseases, and for which, if we really want to get rid of them, we have to go through gene therapy, etc. So that's a totally different ball game altogether. I'm not a competent authority to comment on that, but a simple search or a simple trying to get knowledge on this, you will find that there is a separate category of genetic diseases and a separate category of lifestyle diseases, and diseases like diabetes, cholesterol, blood pressure, etc., do not fall under the genetic category. So then it is not necessary that if there is a history in your family, you will surely get it. Otherwise, it should have been categorized as a genetic disease. But why is it being categorized as a lifestyle disease? That because your current lifestyle is the most important factor of deciding this disease. Yes, if there is a family history, there is definitely a higher chance of you getting that disease. No denying that fact. I'm not going against the any medical fraternity over here, but I'm just talking common sense that why are these diseases called lifestyle disease and not genetic disease if the hereditary or the genes are the most important factor? Because they are not. They are one of the important factors, but they are not the most important factor, and the most important factor is our current lifestyle, and hence it is called a lifestyle disease. So we need to take it out of our heads that if there is a history of these lifestyle diseases in our family, we will surely get it, because we are preparing our mind that yes, we will get it someday, and then automatically, more often than not, you will get that disease. And rather, if there is a family history, we should make our lifestyle such that those diseases do not hit us. So I always give an example of what would you do if you come in front of a lion. The immediate answer of most people, whenever I ask this question to anyone, the immediate answer is that either you run away or the lion will eat you. But why do we think that I said that you are meeting a lion face to face in a jungle? Why couldn't it be a zoo? Because our mindset is tuned to think that if it is a lion, it is in a jungle and it'll eat you. But my question could have been that what if you come face to face with a lion in a zoo? In that case, you can watch the lion, you can enjoy it, you can enjoy its beauty, and still be safe. So we have to get rid of this thought that if it is hereditary, we will get it. Definitely, there is a higher chance. So your the disease is like the lion over here. That if you are the and the environment that you're giving is the lifestyle. So if you are giving the environment of a jungle to the lion, that is, if you are giving a bad lifestyle to your hereditary pattern, then definitely the lion is going to eat you, definitely the lifestyle disease are going to hit you. But if you give an environment of a good lifestyle, then that is just like a zoo for a lion. It is well caged, well within boundaries, and both of you can exist together. The lion can also be there, and I can also be there, and we can enjoy the lion. Obviously, there will be always a risk that the lion might break the cages and come at you. So, that cautiousness we always need to keep, so that the lion is safe inside the cage and we are safe outside it, and we both can coexist. So this is a simple example which will easily convey this message that lifestyle diseases are not genetic diseases. We need to understand that, and it is not necessary that if it is there, if there is history in our family, we will surely get it. No, there has been research which shows that even if there is a genetic history or a hereditary history, if we have a good lifestyle, we can prevent these lifestyle diseases from hitting us. And in fact, if there is no history of any such disease in our family, but we have a bad lifestyle, then we can actually get these lifestyle diseases hitting us. So that is why they are called as lifestyle diseases, because the most important factor is not the genes, not the hereditary, but the lifestyle. So that is what we need to understand, and we need to make our lifestyle so strong that even if we have a history in our family, these lifestyle diseases will not hit us and will remain outside the boundary of our lives. Great, guys. Since many of us, many of you had a lot of queries regarding this, and there's a common thing that I get that since my parents have diabetes, I will get diabetes, or since there is a blood pressure issue, so we will also get. So this is not right. Let's take it out of our mind, because the more we tune our mind, the more the disease will hit us. So we need to understand the basic facts and the basic logic. I have not given any scientific explanation. This is a simple logic that I have given, which any layman can understand, because I am not a medical expert. But a simple study would show that there are three kinds of diseases: infectious diseases, genetic diseases, and lifestyle diseases. And lifestyle disease is a separate category and not a part of genetic diseases. That's as simple as that. Great, guys. Thanks a lot for listening. And till we meet again, be healthy, be happy, and be safe. Thank you so much.